And what that is just basic fundamentals of being aware of your surroundings.
Hi, welcome to TTV. It is Saturday, June 17th, 2023. I'm Tim, and in today's news, here's some uplifting news for you. Rocky decided to run outside, play, and get the ball. But then I showed up and stole his ball, but then I decided to give it back to him since he was nice to me. And in local news, if my neck's a little red, it's 'cause I am one. But if I smell like smoke, it's only 'cause I've only been through hell. Lainey Wilson. And Lainey Wilson is coming to the New York Experience Park, Suburban Park, as the State Fair calls them, on Wednesday, August 23rd at 8 o'clock p.m. All acts are free with your $6 New York State Fair admission ticket, and free for 65 years old and older and 12 and under. And this day in history, on June 18th, 1812, 211 years ago, the War of 1812 begins. On June 19th, 1905, 118 years ago, the first Nickelodeon opens. On June 20th, 1975, 48 years ago, Jaws is released in theaters. On June 21st, 1788, 235 years ago, the United States Constitution is ratified. And in famous birthdays! See this link? Click this link. And in non-famous belated birthdays, Jim Ditmar, Lizzie Kulik, and Ellie O'Neill on May 21st, Nick Calcagino, Randy Capriati Jr., and Melissa McDonald on May 22nd, Jordan Passant, Caitlin Farrow, and Caitlin Farrow Bender is her married name, and Megan Muldoon on May 24th, Joel Montefiore on May 25th, Mr. Roy, and for those of you teachers who know him, Richard Roy, and Jude Killar on May 26th, Quinn Delia and Ali Camarudella on May 27th, Shanley Murphy Coro, which is her married name now, Paige Larioni and Dan Markham on May 30th, Mike O'Neill and Ryan Greer on May 31st, Cassia Brooks, Taylor Perkins, and Brandon Gessler on June 1st, Robert David Primo, Colleen, I never even looked that up, did I? What her name was before that. Colleen Finan on June 2nd, Tommy Sager and Mr. Keach, Ken Keach, for those of you teachers who watch this podcast probably, on June 3rd, Matteo Capriati on June 5th, David Baker and Harry Owens on June 6th, Jane Conahan, Brittany Ryan, and my grandma, Rest in peace, Grandma. On June 7th. Christine Lavoie on June 8th. Cara Esposito on June 9th. Vivek Nayar and Vikram Nayar. And Jess Palmiro and Rachel Signey on June 10th. Ellie Pepperone on June 11th. Christy Case. Jeremiah Brissett. Mac Everding. Mac Tomlinson's her married name. And Dino Spumoni on June 12th. Noah Welker, Mark Upson, Mrs. Kavanaugh, Deb Kavanaugh for everyone who's not in front row players, and Brie Liatka on June 13th, Caitlin Tessier and Matt Corbett on June 14th, Shannon Fulham on June 15th, Alex Bethman, Michaela Jazz, and Monica Painter on June 16th, Amara Pulver on June 17th. And in non-famous birthdays, Austin Barricker, Thomas Doucette, Courtney Michelle Dickinson, and Kate Bailey Halstead on June 18th, Cal Alexander, Molly Malone on June 19th, Dan Botnick, Mark Hayes, and Marista Minkstein Clark on June 20th, Christine Burns, Derek Curtis, Laura Mortolini, and my niece Hadley on June 21st. Robin Greenberg, Brandon Sugar Sugden, and Dave McCormick on June 23rd. And in air show news, the sky is our stage. In the United States Air Force Thunderbirds passed air shows May 20th and May 21st. The Chenault International Air Show, Lake Charles, Louisiana, May 27th and May 28th. The 2023 Bethpage Air Show in Wantagh, New York, June 1st. United States Air Force Academy flyover at the Air Force Academy in Colorado, June 10th and June 11th. Ocean City Air Show, Ocean City, Maryland. And the United States Air Force Thunderbirds next air show, June 17th and June 18th, Westmoreland County International Air Show in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. United States Navy Blue Angels. How many jets are in the squadron? The number of jets varies at any given time, but the average number is 11. United States Navy Blue Angels past air shows, May 20th and May 21st. Wings Over Wayne Air Show, Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, North Carolina, May 24th. United States Naval Academy Air Show, United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland, May 26th. United States Naval Academy Graduation Flyover in Annapolis, Maryland, May 27th and May 28th. The Great Pocono Raceway Air Show in Long Pond, Pennsylvania, June 10th and June 11th. The Great Tennessee Air Show in Smyrna, Tennessee. The United States Navy Blue Angels next air show, June 17th and June 18th. The Columbus Air Show in Columbus, Ohio. And in weather, Sunday, June 18th, there's going to be morning clouds and afternoon sun with a high of 74 and a low of 53. Monday, June 19th, partly cloudy with a high of 80 and a low of 58. Tuesday, June 20th, partly cloudy with a high of 81 and a low of 58. Wednesday, June 21st. Now, make sure you grab those sunglasses, folks, because it's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 82 and a low of 59. Thursday, June 22nd, sun and clouds with a high of 83 and a low of 62. Friday, June 23rd, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 83 and a low of 65. Saturday, June 24th, we don't really need this around here. It's going to be scattered thunderstorms with a high of 83 and a low of 65. And that's your weather. And in entertainment news, this follow-up film will explore the mystic journey of Paul Atreides as he gets together with Shawnee and Freeman while on a warpath of revenge against the conspirators who destroyed his family. And facing a choice between the love of his life and the fate of the known universe, he endeavors to prevent a terrible future only he can foresee. And Dune Part 2, which is the continuation of Dune Part 1, comes out on November 3rd, 2023. And in events news, Sunday, June 18th, Father's Day Car Show at Thrive in Freeville, New York at 11 o'clock a.m. On Monday, June 19th, open your mouth when you wipe your teeth. Sometimes you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go and let it out. Jessica Novak at The Retreat in Syracuse, New York at 7 o'clock p.m. On Tuesday, June 20th, it's Afternoon Movie. It's that Special Olympics movie that we reviewed earlier this year. Champions at the Kirkland Town Library in Clinton, New York at 2 o'clock p.m. On Wednesday, June 21st, it's Backgammon Club at the Salina Library in Mattydale, New York at 3 o'clock p.m. On Thursday, June 22nd, it's Mindful Health Support Group at the Northern Onondaga Public Library in Brewerton at 10 o'clock a.m. On Friday, June 23rd, help! We need somebody help! When I was young, I never need. But now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Paul Davy at Crazy Daisy's Flower Farm in Syracuse, New York at 5 o'clock p.m. On Saturday, June 24th, it's Yoga in the Park at Clark Reservation State Park in Janesville, New York at 8 o'clock a.m. Woo! Wow, that was an early one, folks. I'm not an early riser myself on the weekends, but if you guys want to get up at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., be my guest. And now, it is time for Tim's Joke of the Day. What type of car does a chicken farmer drive? Does anybody got anything yet? Coupe. And you can email us at timstv1@yahoo.com. Like us on Facebook, Tim's Television TTV, and Tim Bennett Productions. Follow us on Twitter at TimsTV1, and subscribe to Tim's Television TTV on YouTube. So, until next time, I'm Tim! Enjoy the rest of your stay here at the Great New York State Fair!
And that's the end of the show.
What I'm going to talk to you about today is personal safety awareness. And what that is just basic fundamentals of being aware of your surroundings.